Alrighty, coming to you from my living room. Got some weights here, and we're going to work on the upright row, which is primarily a it's not a lower back, it's a middle back exercise. Primarily working your latissimus dorsi, your teres major, your rhomboids, and posterior deltoids. So this is all going to be in your back. I'll show you this is the main muscle that you're working. Alright, so for the single arm row, you're going to grab your weight. It's going to be a dumbbell or some version of it. You're going to have a closed fist as such. And you're going to stand shoulder width apart. I'm doing this with my left arm. So I'll put my right leg on the bench, or in this case, my ottoman. And I'm going to slowly lift my elbow, brushing my back and down. Let it hang for a second and come back up. Single arm row. If you want to change it. Alright, so next we are moving on to the back squat. Now, you can use a lot of different things to do the back squat. Normally you would use an actual barbell, but I'm dealing with a pretty significant tear to my supraspinatus, which is making it very difficult for me to use my right arm. I'm getting surgery on Wednesday. I may have mentioned that like 20 or 30 times. I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. So anyway, for the squat, we're going to stand for the back squat. You're just generally going to stand with your feet about hip width apart. I'm going to try and show you. I'm going to do this one down here. So your feet are about hip width apart. And you're going to have your barbell. In my case, it is an expandable feet stick, which does not weigh very much. But just letting you know, that's why I'm doing it. I'm going to put it, you can have it in two different locations. You could have it above, or you could have it slightly lower. In my case, I feel more comfortable with it above. And you are going to flex then at your knees, keeping your back in alignment and straight forward. And what you're going to do is you're going to squat down until you're out of the camera, or really your knees should be at a 40, your thighs should be parallel to the floor. But if your back starts hunching over or your heels come off the floor, that means you've gone far enough for now. You're going to just back and down. That is your squat. And yes, I did change my shirt. I felt it was appropriate. I'm short enough that this is perfect for my size. So you're going to make sure you have 5 planes of motion, contact on here. My head is going to be stable. I might take my hair out the ponytail or not. And I'm going to just bring this fake barbell to my chest and lift it up. There's your flat barbell. You can also do it with dumbbells, and I will show you dumbbell and barbell shoulder press. Using the wall to simulate the back of the bench that I would be using. What I'm going to be doing is I'm grabbing my weights. I'm going to have a pronated grip, bend it at the elbow, and my shoulder is messy, so I am just going to do it with one arm. I can do it this way too. I'm catching a slightly different angle. If I was going to do it with the barbell, this is my paint stick barbell. I'm just a little bit more than shoulder width apart, pronated grip, closed grip, feet again, shoulder width apart on the floor, 5 points of contact. My head would be leaning against the back of the bench, but in this case it is my wall. And normally I'd have a teensy bit more space, but I don't want to move my green wave out the way. I'm going to lift it up, flexing my elbows and coming back down.